So today we have apple pie moonshine that was provided by my roommate, Brandon.
We stole it.
We just steal my roommate's liquor. The wine from episode 0 was from him as well. Cheers. I'm Andrew.
Was that Chino?
Chino had the wine. Well, someone brought it to his birthday party, which was like months ago.
Okay.
And then it just stayed in the fridge unopened. So.
Okay, so you're Andrew.
Yeah. Well, shit, I am Andrew. This is Zach.
I'm Zach.
This is what, the first official episode?
This is the first official episode
of the Good, the Gold, and the Gucci podcast.
The Good, the Gold, and the Gucci.
We think we're sticking with that name.
I think that this is looking like the best contender so far. Yeah.
We're gonna give this a shot. So.
We're trying to produce quality content for you guys.
Yeah, hence the moonshine.
Absolutely.
So me and Zach went thrifting the other day, and I bought. Hold one side of this.
Sure.
Because I can't mic it. This random, kind of terrible but kind of amazing shirt with hummingbirds, and it says Hummer Time. And I had to buy it because it's ridiculous, and I got it for $8.
So, on episode 0, I wore the shirt that I got, which was it says I'm a little gay and a little horny. A little gay and a little horny. And it had like a clip art unicorn head.
I'll cut it in. I'll put it in the episode.
Yay.
I'll put the full clip in.
Okay, awesome. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so yes. So this shirt, can I tell you what my first impression was of it when I first saw it was okay, so you said it was shit posty.
Yeah, it's like a real life shit post.
It's like a real life shit post, but you know what? I thought of the people who would wear that unironically.
Yeah, grandmas?
Like grandmas.
Grandmothers.
Like grandma.
Grandmother.
Like
this?
Yeah. I don't know if she would wear that.
So my roommate bought this picture at Salvation Army just because it was someone's grandma on a frame, and it was creepy, so we bought it. And for the longest time, we didn't know who it was.
But you found out.
We did find out. Our friend David went to church with this lady, so the mystery is over. It turns out she's not my grandma. It's not Brandon's grandma either, or Zach's grandma.
No.
I don't think.
No, that's not my grandma.
So we'll need. Now it doesn't have the same charm because we know who this is. So if you have any grandma pictures, or you, Zach, if you have any grandma pictures.
Oh, I have some great grandma pictures.
To donate, we need, no, because you know who the grandma is. We need mystery grandma pics.
Mystery grandmas.
Forget nudes, fuck nudes, send mystery grandma pics.
Mystery grandma.
For our house.
Mm-hmm.
We need some sort of, I like some element of spookiness.
What if y'all had a mystery grandma wall kind of where it was really and truly, okay, what if you had a mystery grandma wall and it's storming one night or whatever, and then the lightning flashes up and you just see all these all these grandmas
people.
and just
like a fucking nursing home room roster. The wall of geriatrics.
Oh my fucking God, that's amazing.
It would be cool.
I think that's
creepy.
Cool. And you know what? I think it's a great way to honor people that our society just views as kind of useless now.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
That's fair.
Well,
if you're not turning the wheels of capitalism.
It's true.
Get out.
Look. Hey, also I wanted our viewers to get a sense of kind of what I was about.
Yeah.
So I have my Bernie tank, my gay Bernie tank top, and my Jigglypuff hat.
Gay Bernie, new Bernie just dropped. Wake up, babe! New Bernie dropped.
Well, no, I actually check his website pretty frequently, and he's in.
Do you have nudes on there?
No.
Gay Bernie nudes?
No, but he's got a lot of this moonshine's helping. But no, he has different shirts and different pieces of art and stuff. There's this thing called Artists for Bernie, and that's occasionally pops on his website every now and then. And I have a bunch of shit from there. I am a big supporter of Bernie Sanders and the community.
We love Bernie.
Yes, and the Bernie community.
Yeah.
The people who are in it are just really cool.
I would not put a picture of Bernie in our geriatric wall, though.
No.
He doesn't count. He can go above the door frame.
He can, yes, like a saint.
Some sort of savior figure, saint.
Well, so when we went, on the subject of grandmas and everything, when we went thrifting This was in the same trip. This is after we had bought our shirts.
Yeah.
And we went to
Ooh, we went to Goodwill.
we went to Goodwill.
That was a fucking thing.
That was a fucking.
That was a whole thing.
That was a whole thing. Do you want to?
So me and Zach and I, us together, we're just kind of exploring. We were looking at like the art and stuff, and then this girl is like being really loud, and comes out of the dressing room in like a full wedding dress. And she goes, hey, is your girlfriend here? And I'm just like shopping.
That was the same girl?
Yeah, the crazy one.
Oh my God.
And she's like, hey, is your girlfriend here? And looks at me, and I look over and I'm like, you talking to me? And I'm like,
it's like you.
Or she's like,
you said you talking to me,
yeah,
and then you beat the
just like
shit
that.
out of her.
And I went, you talking to me like Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver? And then I shaved my head into a mohawk, bought a taxi, and tried to shoot a politician.
Right.
And
I was there.
I was like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm single right now. And she was like, oh, I was just
single
wondering,
ladies.
well, can you unzip my dress and help me get out of this? And I was like, yeah, you should have just asked. Even if I had a girlfriend and you're someone that needs help unzipping a dress in a public space, like that's not weird. You made it weird by asking if I had a girlfriend.
Right.
And like any reasonable like woman would not get mad at their boyfriend doing that.
Right.
I feel like.
I feel that way too.
It was weird, and I was like, okay. And I was like, something's wrong with this person. I heard her say like,
wrong.
Some other lady was like, you look pretty in that dress. Are you buying it? And she was like, yeah, I have a first date with someone today, and I thought I might need it, but I've known him for 8 years, so it might go well. So I'm gonna buy a wedding dress. And already my like crazy radar's dinging.
You know, are we gonna get canceled for saying crazy?
No.
Okay.
I'm crazy. I'm allowed to say it.
Hey, like, so I can say the gay F word, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Fugazi.
Fugazi.
Fajitas.
Fage.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, but yeah, and then when we were going to check out, and she was on the floor, and
she was like sitting.
She was sitting on the fucking floor, and she was like, "Hey, do any of you have $40 I can borrow?"
Hold on. I found some stuff at Goodwill that's worth talking about.
Oh, true.
In the meantime, I found like this weird high school like baseball jersey that fit me and was black and had some player's name on the back, and I liked it, so I bought it. And then I found all of Planet Earth on DVD for $3. And I love Planet Earth, so that was cool. Anyway, so I take my two treasured finds.
And I saw. Okay. There was there were a few art pieces there that were pretty. There was that one painting of that one.
The Gumby painting.
The painting of
There's
Gumby.
A really cool painting of Gumby.
There was of Gumby, and then there was like the 5-year-old framed little drawing.
Yeah, it was
and
like
that was
two
cool.
monsters stacked. I liked it.
It was kind of cool. I'm trying to remember if there's any other, but in that same section, kind of, I was thinking about like with the grandma stuff.
Yeah.
You know, there was that. I can't remember what it said, but it said it was from the Wax Museum.
Yeah,
Remember?
Or it was something about like how like children annoy their parents, but it was like some like boomer.
It was
clever
some boomer,
wordplay.
yeah. And then the thing just said it was from the Wax Museum.
It was like a plaque from the Wax Museum, but that had nothing to do with like the Wax Museum.
And then you turn it over, and it says it was like two mother and daddy from Pam or something.
Yeah.
1978.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
this is like a bizarre find. We didn't buy it though.
Yeah, but it was like, I don't know. It just makes me think. My aesthetic. You know, we're going to be talking about aesthetics a lot on this podcast.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. But I love I love 70s grandparent house vibe. I fucking love it. Your mom's house, your parents' house. Love me that wood paneling.
Me too.
Love it.
That room's so comfortable.
But it makes me think of like, you know, people selling their parents' stuff, and you know, like especially stuff that's especially stuff that's been like I was gonna say engraved, but you know, that's been marked or whatever.
Well, we saw that one too that was like Sarah, my love for you is yada yada, happy anniversary.
Oh, I know.
And then we're like, did they get divorced and that's why they took it? Or did one of them die? Or were they parents and they both died and then like the kid is pawning this off as like, I don't know. It was really sad.
I know, yeah.
It's sad to see like anniversary gifts that are personalized sold at thrift shops.
Yeah. You know,
But also like, why are they even like, who would buy that?
well, maybe that could be part of the geriatric wall.
Maybe.
You know?
What if we just make a whole shrine to like old folks?
Yeah.
Also, like, this lady is not. The picture is scary, but I'm sure the lady's very nice. What is it about old people? Like, what age do you hit where you just become inherently a little scary?
Oh, I think that's a good question.
Part of this is like.
But
a lot of it's just the picture and the way it's shot and the way she's posed. It's very like, it looks 80s, 90s.
Yeah. She's probably in her 70s there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Late
I'm not
60s.
shitting on this woman. I'm sure she's lovely. It was just. It's a talking
Well,
point.
I love her necklace.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
As a pendant.
Yeah. I mean, what if we What if we like rated what if we like so on in Drag Race in the Drag Race fandom, it's called a toot or a boot. So like you toot an outfit like it's good, you boot an outfit it's bad.
Okay.
What if we did that with like all these random grandma pictures, like what she
pics.
like what they're wearing? Do we toot the look? Do we toot the look or do we boot it?
I toot the necklace. I don't toot the shirt.
I would. That's the same thing. Toot the. You know what? I'm gonna disagree. I kind of like the pink and the, but no. I think you're right though. The pendant doesn't. You can't really see it that much. Like it. You know, right? I boot the shirt. I toot the pendant.
Me too.
Yeah.
Anyway, crazy. Is crazy like the new like? Is that the C word? Am I not allowed to call someone crazy?
You're not. So that's something like that. So that's being ableist. Which I honestly think that. Okay, look, I'm gonna say something controversial yet brave. I think that's stupid.
Okay, this person was like had some sort of mental illness.
Yeah.
Like, was not all there.
Mm-hmm.
I can say I have mental illness. I'm allowed to say it.
Well, the thing too is I feel like I know I'm crazy too. I mean, I have, anyone who's known me for a while, it's like, kind of where I've come from also. It's like, my God, I feel like I can say that I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I've
done crazy shit.
I had a horrible
I do
OCD.
crazy shit every day.
I had a terrible OCD fit today, but I'm.
But also, that doesn't make you crazy, though.
Well, no, I know, but it's the.
I guess this girl was just like weird. It made me uncomfortable. So we get up to check out.
Yeah.
At the front, and she's like sitting on the floor of this Goodwill, and like Goodwills are not the cleanest places on planet Earth.
It's not.
So it was weird.
It's not a bastion for cleanliness.
And then she like asked Zach to help her stand up, and then she was like, "I had a baby a week ago."
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, and we're like, "What? Like, why are you?" And then like I had to wait in line because they had one cashier, and like her card wouldn't go through or something, or she didn't have enough for the dress, even after the guy gave her a discount.
And yeah.
And then she couldn't get up off the floor, and then some other lady rang me up. Bless her heart, she was great. And then while I was being rung up, the weird girl tried to like sell me on like a pull-up bar, and I'm like, you don't even work here. B, I can't do pull-ups. And C, like, I don't want this. Also, just when I'm in public, don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't. Unless you're like, oh, I like your whatever. If you want to give me a compliment, that's fine. I need it. But just don't fucking talk to me.
Like, we're here for you're interrupting us on our reason why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk to me, you can tune into our podcast.
Yes. And leave a comment.
And then anyway, so like we finally get rung up and we're like, oh. So we're leaving, and then this Goodwill employee is, I guess she was also leaving.
She was also leaving, yeah.
And she kind of had this like.
Well, we were leaving while they were closing.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She had this like 50-year smoker, Denny's waitress kind of vibe, like raspy voice.
But she was very pretty.
Yeah, very pretty. Calls you baby, like when she takes your order, brings you your eggs, like good vibes, Denny.
She
everything
did have
you
good
want
vibes,
out of like a Waffle House or Denny's waitress.
Yeah. And then make it, and then
real like Gladys type beat.
Right.
And she saw my tattoos, And she was like, "Oh my God, your color's so good, yada yada. Where do you go?" So I was talking to her, and like while we were chatting, the strange girl runs out and was like, "Does any of y'all have like
She
like
wanted
y'all Cash App?
Cash App
Because like my card doesn't."
and so I gently tapped Andrew on the shoulder
And then we
or the arm.
escaped.
Anyway, I just left. It's like I don't have time for this.
We escaped. And I was like, "Sorry, nice lady that works there. Bye." And we left, and it was weird.
Well, that's the thing too. If we ever go there again, I mean, that lady's, maybe we'll be there again.
Yeah.
But I mean, my gosh, no, but it's stuff like this is very interesting, to kind of bring it back around to like Hummer time.
Hummer time.
You see there like like when you go into a thrift store, like a Goodwill, or this was Plato's Closet, right?
Plato's Closet was Hummer Time Central.
Plato's Closet, okay.
And the shirt has glitter on it,
It
too.
does have
It's
glitter.
so good.
Yeah, watch that on Delicate.
Yeah, definitely.
But you see aesthetics of like all the people in your general area, and I'm not trying to get like philosophical or whatever, but it's like, you don't know who's worn this stuff. You don't know their journey. You don't know and then it's like, you don't know what that piece of clothing is seen.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know, like I don't want to sound like I'm not empathetic to Strange Girl's situation. But I felt like I felt that there were some definite social cues that were not being read.
Yeah.
And sometimes with me, when I feel like my social cues aren't being read, and I understand that this isn't the same standard that applies for everybody, but when my social cues are not being read, it's like, okay, now you're actually this is feeling like you're harassing me a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we've exchanged pleasantries, we're done.
Don't talk to me in the store.
Please don't fucking talk to me in the goddamn store. No.
Let me shop.
No.
In peace.
Yes.
Do you think that girl ended up going home with that wedding dress?
Oh. You know what? She probably didn't go home with. I don't know. I would imagine that she probably didn't go home with as much as she wanted.
Because I didn't really see. I'm assuming she had the pull-up bar. I'm assuming she was trying to buy that because it was up on the counter.
What I was wondering is, what was she doing with that?
I don't know. Well, she was trying to sell it to me, and like, she doesn't work there. It was weird.
But, well,
maybe she's strength training to get off the floor by herself.
Jesus Christ.
We're not good people on this podcast. It was weird. Just I don't talk to me in public.
Well, so here's the thing. I'm not very patient with a lot of people, but I want everyone to have health care.
Yeah, same. But that doesn't require you speaking to me.
Right. No, I mean, I want you to have an opportunity we want an opportunity for everybody to have, equal access to education and health care and an abortion.
And pull-up bars.
Pull-up bars. But yeah, no, that was an interesting trip because
yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah, we've
and it was uneventful after that because we went to the mall, but they were closed.
Yeah, we went to
we went to
Nordstrom Rack.
Didn't buy anything,
but
I do like.
They had a members only polo that I really wanted, but it wasn't my size.
Members only is underrated. That's some like Gen X hype beast clothing.
We should really we should bring some of our clothes to like talk about on the podcast.
I have 2 members only jackets. We should bring members only back.
Yeah. I have a members only jacket that was my granddad's. It's a leather jacket.
Hell yeah. Mine are like the ones like everybody had, like the motorsport with like the collar with the like the band in it. Like they're so cool, and I wish like they were back. I really like members only, and that's some like shit our parents thought was like cool.
Well, let me ask you this.
It was like the Supreme of like 1983.
That's interesting to think about. Let me ask you this. What thrift store trend or whatever, I mean, like, what's something that you would find in a thrift store or just a trend in general that's gone out of fashion that you would love to see come back?
This does it have to be fashion? I have
It
a list
doesn't-
of other things I would like to see come back.
Let's hear it.
I miss spinners, man.
Spinners.
Spinners on cars, like spinning rims.
Oh, okay.
I remember the first time I saw spinners on a car, I thought I was like high. I was like, what the fuck is happening? You've seen spinners in real life, right?
Yeah.
And you pull up at a red light and stop, and you look over, and his wheels are still spinning, and I'm just like, what is the first time I saw spinners, it blew my like 12-year-old mind out of the water.